Okay, so, and we only have 2 paths, so...
Paths kind of suck, but...
Really?
You gotta have a way to kill Baneslayer Angel or Broodmate Dragon.
You know, Path's a card that kind of had this lifespan of, it first came out and no one wanted to play it, and then it was like, oh, it's the best removal spell.
It doesn't actually suck, but like... for those who don't know me, I like value, and Path is not value. You're giving them a land. That sucks.
I mean, it's fair. It seems fair to me.
Yeah, it's a fair card. It's good. You don't want to cast it early, so 2 is fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, casting a Path on turn 3 or 4 kind of defeats the purpose of the Spreading Season of Johnny, the mana denial, so you really don't want to use it until they've already got all their lands.
Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and turn this little camera off. It's making me dizzy.
Alright, that works.
Okay, so, actually... How are your matchups against, say, okay, so we have Jund. We already talked a little bit about Jund, but let's say like Boros.
Boros is tough. Mono Red's pretty good because the wall denials are a lot better against them.
Mm-hmm.
It's decent against most of the mid-range decks. Against decks where Flash Freeze is dead, it's pretty bad. Like Vampires, for example, is like unwinnable, I think, that matchup. I mean, well, I guess I beat it round 1, but I think I got really lucky. It's not a good matchup. Grixis is, I think, in their favor game 1, Grixis control, but after sideboard it gets better. So
what about this Rune Flare trap deck that's gaining some popularity?
Oh, well, just Howling Mind decks in general are all about the same. Game 1, I think they're probably advantaged. I think you're probably a little ahead games 2 and 3, but not by much. Overall, I wouldn't want to play against them.
Right.
But I don't think the Howling Mind decks are actually good. So at 4-0, I don't think I'll play against any.
Well, we had one in the feature match earlier, but actually he lost, so I guess you won't have to play against him. All right, so let's look a bit at your sideboard. What do you have in your sideboard?
4 Baneslayers, which come in every single matchup.
Nice sideboard card.
5 counters, 2 Essence Scatter, 2 Negate, and a Cancel, which come in against the appropriate decks. 3 Luminarch Extensions for control, and then a random O-Ring and 2 Mind Controls. Mind Control is mostly for Malakir Blood Witch, although it's good at taking anything. Took Baneslayer earlier, that was good.
Okay, so that seems like the now standard removal card for Malakir Blood Witch. And are there really that many decks that are running Blood Witch where, I mean, isn't it just a vampire card?
It's not that, like, I think I'm going to play against Blood Witch every other round. It's just that it's the best answer to it, and it's just good in general. Like, I mean, I took Baneslayer against a mono-white deck, and that was, pretty effective. Against, I boarded them in against Naya, even though I didn't draw them, but they would have been good. Take a big Knight of the Reliquary.
Okay, so I see that one cancel.
Yes.
So why isn't it a negate or a why isn't it a negate? I can see why it's not a Essence Scatter.
I wanted another card for control matchups, and having one cancel was fine. That way, because it can either counter, like a Baneslayer, a Sphinx of Jwar or a non-creature spell. Some people might ask why it's not a double negative, but you don't board it in against Jund. You're only boarding it in against control decks, and you don't want to make their flash freezes able to hit your counters. Yeah. So there's actually a reason. I didn't just forget that I could play double negative.
So are you bringing anything in against Jund? I know you said that you were pre-boarded.
Yeah, bring in the 4 Angels and 2 Essence Scatters.
And what do we take out?
You take out the 2 Jaces for sure, and then of Earthquake, Lightning Bolt, past exile, you take out 4, depending on what their deck looks like.
Okay.
Like, if they don't have Siege Gangs, Earthquake's not that good. Path's not always great. Bolts are usually pretty decent. So.
And we have Luminarch Ascensions. This is for control decks.
Yeah, it's just for the control decks, yeah.
And 1 Oblivion Ring. I got to question every one of them, I see.
Yeah, well, see, originally it was 2, but, I moved around some slots and I ended up with 1, and 1's fine. I mean...
When are you bringing that one in?
It comes in basically any of the longer matchups where it helps against things you're not prepared for, like Mind Control or Obelisk of Alara or random stuff.
Right, it's like a cancel
except
after the fact.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, 1 cancel, 1 O-Ring, it might seem kind of weird in the abstract, but they shore up your other numbers, and I don't have a problem. Like, this is a deck with 6 card draw spells. And plus the spreading seas, like the O-Ring, you'll see it eventually, especially as the deck goes long, pretty much.
So overall, do you like the deck? I mean, it's only been 4 rounds.
I'm quite happy with it.
And you wouldn't change anything, you don't think?
No, not really. I think I'm pretty happy with. Although I was only able to get a hold of 1 Beta Earthquake, and then I couldn't play 1-on-1, so I had to play the 10th ones. I would change that. My friend was supposed to bring me a second one, and then I was very disappointed.
You could play 1 Beta Earthquake.
You can't play 2 different pictures.
Oh, yeah. So these are all the same pictures?
Yeah.
Every card, even your land?
Yeah, of course. He's studying it just to make sure.
Just to make sure. You know, I don't have to study it now. It's being recorded, so I'll go back through the footage just to make sure.
That bugs me. So it's not really for strategic purposes. It's more just aesthetics. It will bug me if I have two different pictures of cards. But I like the beta cards. See the beta land and the bolt says. I don't know. I like the old cards.
Yeah, I mean, you have like this whole Type 1 thing going on too, right? So
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you play Type 1 too.
I do play Type 1. It's it's fun. Haven't played it all that recently.
All right, so this is the deck, and I'm actually just going to cut the video short.